discuss the Beer-Lambert's law and its derivation. Before seeing this Beer-Lambert's law, last time we have discussed about the range for UV spectroscopy. That is for UV spectroscopy, visible range and near UV spectroscopy. Okay. Now we have to discuss the Beer-Lambert's law. Before seeing this Beer-Lambert's law, first of all we have to see the Lambert's law. What is the statement? Lambert's law. Lambert's law statement: when a beam of monochromatic light passes through an absorbing substance through an absorbing solvent, the intensity decreases exponentially with increase in path length of an absorbing medium. Okay. Again I will repeat this. When a beam of monochromatic light, that is of UV radiations, passes through an absorbing substance, through a non-absorbing solvent, at that time the intensity of transmitted light decreases, and that decrease in intensity of transmitted light is exponentially with increase in a path length of absorbing medium. Diagrammatically it can be shown as, suppose this is the intensity of incident light I0. Suppose this is the container which contains the absorbing substance or medium, and this is IT, denotes, that is the intensity that is decreased. Okay. I0 is the intensity of incident radiations, and IT is the intensity of transmitted light. Okay. Now here we have to see the derivation. Okay. For that purpose we have to clear this. First of all of you know the statement, that is when a beam of monochromatic light passes through the non-absorbing solvent, at that time intensity of transmitted light decreases and it exponentially with a path length. Mathematically it can be denoted as, that is I is equal to, or I0 is equal to IT into e raised to minus k1 into L. Okay, where I0 is the intensity of incident light, and IT is the intensity of transmitted light. Here K1 is called as a constant and L is equal to path length, Okay. Now second we have to demonstrate the law that is known as the Beer's law. Okay. Now what is the statement? Same statement along with the Lambert's law. Okay. What is the Lambert's law statement? That is when a beam of monochromatic light passes through the absorbing substance, at that time with a non-absorbing solvent, at that time the intensity of which, that is the transmitted light, which is decreases, and it is directly exponentially proportional to the concentration of absorbing solution. Concentration of absorbing solution. That is, we have to consider here in the Beer's law, that is concentration, and in the Lambert's law we have to consider the path length. Therefore, same statement mathematically we can write here as, that is I0 is equal to IT into e raised to minus K2 into C. Here C is called as concentration of absorbing solution. Okay, got it? That is, in the Lambert's law we have to concentrate on its path length exponentially, and here we have to concentrate on the concentration of the absorbing solution. Okay, now we have to combine these two statements as like this. Here combining, this is called as equation 1, this is called as equation 2. Equations 1 and 2, we get, what is we get? That is, left hand side is equal to, and therefore right hand side is equal to, that is I0 is equal to IT into e raised to minus K into C into L. Okay, that is, for that purpose we have to erase here, and final statement is what? That is e raised to minus K into C into L. Call it as equation number 3. Okay, now again here the next part is about mathematical part. Okay, we have to take here, that is, therefore I0 upon IT is equal to e raised to minus K into C into L. Okay, taking logarithms, taking logs on both sides, what happens? That is, therefore log of I0 upon IT to the base what? That is E. Okay, to the base E is equal to e raised to minus K into C into L. Okay, by removing this negative sign you have to rearrange this as in opposite order. Therefore log of to the base E IT upon I0 is equal to IT upon I0. At that time this E, whenever we take log, at that time his E is goes out. Therefore, okay, my K into C into L. Okay, now next step. See here, I will show you here. What is the remaining? That is this. Okay, now we have log to the base E IT upon I0 is equal to K into C into L, where K is equal to constant of proportionality, C is equal to concentration of absorbing substance, and L is equal to path length. Okay, now for our convenience here, for converting log E to log 10, we have to divide RHS of constant by the quantity which, that is 2.303. Okay, therefore we have here, by changing the base E to the base 10, therefore log to the base 10 IT upon I0 is equal to, what is the constant? K upon 2.303 into C into L. This is the final equation for, that is, combining Beer-Lambert's law. What is the equation? That is equation number 4. Again we have to split this equation into a shortcut, that is by putting log 10, log to the base 10 IT upon I0 is equal to absorbance, is called as absorbance, which is denoted by capital A, and K constant quantity K upon 2.303 is equal to called as epsilon. This sign is called as epsilon. Okay, here epsilon. Okay, and epsilon is also called as molar extinction coefficient. Okay, therefore the equation 4 becomes, what is the equation 4? Instead of log to the base 10, IT upon I0 is equal to what? That is absorbance of the solution, that is equal to A is equal to K upon 2.303. What is the quantity? That is equal to epsilon, okay, epsilon into C into L. Now this is the final equation for Beer-Stamber's law in the short sense. Okay, therefore Beer-Stamber's law derivation is equal to A is equal to epsilon into C into L. This is the final equation. In your exam, there may be a question, that is derive Beer-Lambert's law. First of all, you have to write Lambert's law, then you have to write Beer's law, and then you have to combine it into, and you have to come up to this relation, that is A is equal to epsilon C into L. Now the limitation of this Beer-Lambert's law is that this law holds good for only dilute solution, that is of concentration is equal to 0.01 molar. Beyond this law does not obey. Okay, this is the most important limitations of the Beer-Lambert's law. Okay,